here with Sailor Duck and Captain Duck, and today we're going to be talking about the flop of the BrickLink Series 10 sets that are going to be coming out. They had so many sets to choose from, and they chose almost the worst possible sets. There is one set in here, though, that you are going to need to pick up. Stay tuned to figure out which exact set is going to be worth double or triple the amount of money you purchased it for if you're an investor. If not, this set is mind-boggling out of the five. Here we go. First up is going to be the Wild West Flop Station. Oops, I mean train station. You're maybe thinking, oh, but the bricks and quacks, this looks so cool. No. I personally designed one that looks way better than this. Luma Bricks makes a really cool train station, and actually what I did is I took their train station and redesigned it in Legos, and just you wait and see. Whenever all the pieces come in, I'm going to be building it and posting a video of my cooler train station. Another thing that's really bad negative is these walls. You may be thinking, oh, wow, those walls look really cool. They have a nice slope to them. How did he do that? So if you were one of the ones who bought the original general store, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. These walls right here easily fall down. They're a pain in the butt to put together, and overall, it's just a negative. I will say there are a couple positives compared to the general store in this set, so it actually does look like this set is playable. You can actually play with this set. So the general store beforehand, there was no room for any of the mini figures to do anything. You couldn't make them stand. You couldn't make them stand behind the counter at the gun shop. You couldn't make them do anything. It was just a display set overall. I will say the balcony does look kind of cool, as well as this little crane thing. But overall, if we look and see that it has 3,184 pieces, this set will likely be $250 to $300. In my opinion, I am not paying $250 to $300 for a base train station. No thank you. It may be Wild West, but that is definitely a L in my book. Moving on to the next L, the Kiosk. Now you may be thinking, oh, but this looks cool. I will admit, I do like the little features in it and the green. It looks kind of okay-ish, but overall, I already know Lego is going to make this set very expensive. If it's $50, it will maybe be worth a buy, but for 729 pieces, Lego's probably going to charge $70 to $80. If they charge $100 for it, just throw the whole set away. Just throw the whole set away. Another problem with this is it doesn't go with any type of city theme or any type of Lego theme. The cobblestone, it looks cool, but it doesn't go with anything. So I think one of the things with a lot of these BrickLink sets is what Lego needs to keep in mind is people are going to want to be able to put this in their city or whatever build they're doing. Because it stands out so much and because it's rounded like this, it's just going to be sitting out in the middle of nowhere. And unless you just want to display kiosk, there's no point in getting this set. And moving on to the next one, Firehouse. Now, I will say this one, if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6 or a 7. You see what I did there? But I say that because I do like the color on it. And if you don't have the fire station, this is definitely worth picking up because it makes a very good replacement for the fire station. And if you don't know which one I'm talking about, it is the modular fire station. I don't remember the exact name of it. Fire Brigade. Boom, got it. Okay, Fire Brigade. If you don't have the Fire Brigade, this is definitely worth picking up. It has a lot of nice little cool features. It comes with a little fire truck, a couple people. Look, even a dog and a pup. And the sets connect together. There's a couple of little features in here. It looks like some little, looks like the garage opens just by turning the little handle over there. A nice little few Easter eggs. And I will admit the firefighters do look pretty cool. Don't know about the fire truck though. Also, it does come with a pole for the firefighters to slide down. Like I said, overall, if you don't have the fire brigade, this one is definitely worth picking up. But you're most likely going to be picking it up for anywhere from $280 to $300. If this set comes out for $250, it is a definite buy as soon as you can buy it. Any more than $250, this set's on the brink, and it's definitely an iffy situation. All right, and moving on to the next one is the medieval Joust. Now, me personally, I love-hate this set. I say I love-hate it because I know what other options could have been chosen instead of the jousting set. I love it because I personally don't have a jousting set and I'm going to be doing some medieval builds, so this works perfectly. And also I'm going to have multiple factions, so this works out even better because there's multiple factions and multiple tents. And on top of that, they haven't made any jousting sets in a while that were actually cool. And in my opinion, this building looks really good and it'll go with any medieval build. Alright, so let's scroll through the pictures here. Looks like we get another serpent as well as the unicorn. I call it a unicorn. It's not a unicorn. See the people come through here. Got the nice joust going on there. People eating turkey legs. And then it comes with a king, which is pretty cool, and then another serpent knight, which will go very well with the other serpent knight. And then here's a pretty cool inside of the tent. The yellow tent, and then the Pegasus looking tent. And then finally the dwarf, I call him dwarf, octopus looking tent. My favorite animal is octopus, so I think it's pretty cool. But the only bad thing is it's 3,099 parts. So the problem with that is hopefully this set is not $250 or more dollars. Regardless, I'm going to be picking up this set because I need a joust set, and to me, I love medieval stuff, and it's just going to go perfect with my theme.
I saved the best for last.
It is going to be none other than the Space Cafe. This thing, if I can buy 10 of them, I'm going to buy 10 of them. You can only buy 2, but I'm going to buy 2 of them. One for my personal collection and one to hold on just forever. Maybe give to my kids. Maybe just hold on to it and just look at the box. Whatever. I'm buying 2 of these. Okay, so on number 1, it's most likely going to be $200, which is kind of expensive, kind of not, because it's 2,500 pieces. Hopefully it's not $250. Even if it's $250, I'm still going to pick it up. But let's go ahead and look at the pictures of it. This is why this set is so cool. Number 1, it could go with any city theme, and this thing just pops. The designer did such a fantastic job designing all the little Easter eggs and the rocket ship, the UFO. This is cooler than any diner I've seen in real life or cafe. And then if you look on the inside, we have a solar system set up here, some arcade machines here. 2 people can play the laser games. There's a flying game, whatever this thing is, an arcade machine, as well as whatever game that is. And on top of that, there's a toilet. All right, let's take a little bit closer look at it. All right, so here's the entranceway. Here is the solar system. You have people eating at the diner. It looks almost like Sonic with them on the roller skates. And then look at that. Stud invaders. Like, just for that arcade machine alone, boom, it's a buy. And then on top of that, you can play with it because there's people who could ride the little machines here. So if you had kids and they love playing with Legos, this is the perfect set to buy. They can have little people go there and eat, or if you just want it for your personal collection just to look at it, or if you want to play with it, it is the perfect set. I'm definitely going to get this set and play with it, especially once I get my city theme going. And then look at that, on top of that, they have the little arcade shooting machine thing here. Oh, that's what it is. It's whack-a-mole, or whack-a-slime is what it looks like. There's definitely not any moles in there. And then, I don't know what this is, but this looks like another game. E.T. Strike. Huh, that's funny. All right, so moving on to the next picture. All right, so we have an escape pod. We have a coffee maker over here. That's pretty cool. A window where you order the food. A little drink thing back here. Oh man, looks like somebody left a dookie in the toilet. That's pretty funny, the face she's making. They thought of every little thing there for this set. And then on top of that, there's a drive-through window here. That's what that was. I thought that was where they ordered stuff. And the car goes through here, which is pretty cool. And it's a nice old school classic car. It's pretty cool. This comes with a car. And then finally, let's look at this. And then here's another view of it. So overall, this set is 100% worth buying. If you could buy 2 of them, buy 2 of this set. Hold on to one. If you don't want to hold on to one and you're an investor, definitely I would hold on to it and just sell it in the future. You'll probably be making at least double your money. All right, so if you're wondering when these awesome sets, or should I say awesome set, will be coming out, it's going to be February 2027. I know what you're thinking. That's a whole nother year from now, but put it on your calendar now, February 2027. So they don't have the exact date yet, but just put a calendar date in for February 1st, 2027. If the set is super popular, it will sell out within a few hours, and if you miss that window, there's no getting it unless you buy it on eBay or some secondary market. So once you buy it, usually you have to wait 5 to 6 months. So say you buy in February, it would be available by July. So usually you don't get charged until the set actually ships. Like I said, This is the only thing that saved Series 10. Every other set is either a hit or a mid, miss, whatever. Most of them were flops, but like I said, this is the set to get. And that's going to be it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.